Art 101, A History. The oldest art of the Paleolithic and Neolithic eras reflects the circumstances of the making of art and how humanity changed throughout time. During the Mesopotamia period, the art went through a lot of change, going through many rise and falls of ancient civilizations. The art went from figures, burial goods, and palaces, ziggurats, and walls. And Aegon, the Cytalic, known for art that included geometric figures. Minion, known for presenting stories that celebrate life. The Myconians, known for elaborate burial customs. And then the next, it goes to Greece. And Rome, which included poetry, drama, philosophy. Greek art included sculptures and vase paintings of gods and heroes. Roman art included mural paintings and sculpted portraits of leaders. And then the rise of Christianity. Christianity was founded during the Roman Empire. The early church plan derived from the Roman Basileia. The Middle Ages included interlaced metalwork, stylized manuscripts, paintings, and Romanesque pilgrimage churches, and Gothic cathedrals. Round the pointed arches, rib vaults, and flying buttresses played major roles in churches. Into the Renaissance, art was still having religion at its center, but it became interested in representing the world as it is. And in the Renaissance in Italy, the Renaissance flourished in Italy because of the humanism, where humanity was celebrated as the perfect reflection of God. Artists turned paintings into windows onto the world. While in Northern Europe, they preferred to focus on details of the visible world. Late in the Renaissance in Italy, they came up with a style called Mannerism, which is known for extreme elegance, elongated figures, and international obscurity. And then we have the art in Africa and Islam. Islam's 7th century worship place called a mosque took the shape of Prophet Muhammad's house. Africa, because of Africa's location, it was a type of center for exchange between cultures. And most art has been lost because of the materials they use, such as wood, clay, and brass sculptures. And then in India, China, and Japan. India, the victory of the Mughals brought Islamic art and architecture to India, including the Taj Mahal, and the British colonizing brought photography. China, during the Shang and Zhou dynasties, also called the Bronze Age, they had vessels and weapons that were made for some ritual offerings. And then in Japan, the earliest art was ceramic figures made of the tombs and temples made to celebrate the Shinto faith. And then Angela Kaufman. She moved to England in 1766, introduced a type of neoclassical style and aesthetic attitude based on the art of Greece and Rome in antiquity, and she helped found the Royal Academy of Art in London, which also kind of leads into the Baroque era, but I just wanted to put it out because I didn't see her name mentioned once, or I didn't see her name talked about in the book, and just how she introduced a type of the neoclassical style, which has played a huge part in the Baroque era. In the Baroque era, art is known for theatricality, created by bright colors, foreshortening dialogue lines, and extreme light with shadows. In 18th century Rome, Rococo featured light colors and playful themes. Neoclassicalism restored the seriousness and stability of ancient Roman and Renaissance art. And then the America's 18th century neoclassicalism came to America with the first Royal Art Academy in Mexico City. And then the Mesoamerica, Olmec, Maya, and Aztec produced images that represented the rulers and gods, had huge pyramids for celebratory rituals, and the arrival of the Europeans brought over new materials to further advance the arts. And then going into the 20th century, the artists wanted a change from the conservative traditions. They started experimenting with color, space, motion, forms, and other new aspects of art that hadn't really been messed with. And then the European artists reacted to the trauma caused from World War I, started exploring with the absurd artworks. And then after World War I in the US, the Harlem Renaissance generated experimental, expensive works that reflected the Black American experience. And then in the 60s and 70s, pop art was made into a popular culture. It began as a rebellion against the traditional forms of art, performance, land, and feminist arts. Artists expanded the meaning of having more of the materials, making art into the forms of experience and interactions. And in the 80s and 90s, many pieces made shocked or pushed the boundaries of viewers. Art mixed with current issues and symbols or expression. And today's artists respond to global art trends, but can also relate to personal histories. Pieces could challenge political authority or reflect on language and personal experience.